Okay, so I'm back to week 6, February 1st, 2021, and starting off the week with a recovery run, of course. And it's quite sunny out and warm in California now. I'm very comfortable in just t-shirt and shorts. It's a little bit of wind, but under the sun, it's still gonna feel really warm. So I'm a little bit crunched for time. I have to be back and showered in like 40 minutes. So I'm just gonna go run. Actually felt really great. A little under 2 miles at 8:25 minute per mile pace, I think. It was great because I got a preview of the week ahead and kind of have a mental vision on how I'm trying to approach these next 4 runs in the next week or so. And so the basic plan is that I have 2 speed runs and one recovery run and one long run. And both the recovery run distance and the long run distance are going up from last week. So it's a 45-minute recovery run and a 8-mile long run. So as per the advice that the audio guide gives, it's that I should be taking both of these runs a little easier. So I'm thinking to do my recovery round around 9 minute per mile pace and my long run probably around 8:30 minute per mile. So just to give my body a little bit a little wiggle room and some time to get used to the increased mileage. I think that would be smart. Plus the 2 speed runs are gonna increase in intensity as well. I have one hill workout and one massive mile pace repeat. So it's gonna be a tough week, but it's going to help me a lot. So looking forward to it. Okay, so today's February 2nd. I drove out all the way to this elementary school, hoping that I could use the track, but I don't think they're open to visitors, so I don't want to get in trouble for trespassing. I'm just gonna do it on the nearby road. I was hoping that they have this dirt track so I can get a little bit of footage of me running, but hopefully I can make it up by filming a little bit on my speed run on Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at a nearby trail, so I think I'll be able to get something there. But today it's gonna be a hard speed run. I'm just gonna do it on a road nearby. It's 20 different intervals. They're only at 30 seconds, so short but really fast at mile pace or 5K pace. So it's gonna be a challenge and interesting to see how my speed develops. That was about 2 miles at 7-minute pace, but I had 20 different mile intervals. They're 30 seconds each, which is really short, but it did get really hard. At the end, I felt like I hit a wall around 15. My stomach was feeling a little bit, and it got pretty hard running. And then each mile interval pace, I'll have a pace chart over here, but it was about like 5:30 to 6 minute per mile pace, which is pretty good. That's the pace I'm aiming for, but it did feel hard running on the road. On the track you can just run in circles and not have to worry about anything, but on the road you have to look for potholes, so you don't twist your ankles and traffic and everything, so it's just not as convenient, but it was still a great workout. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get some footage on the hill run on Friday. I'll have a big recovery run tomorrow, so I'll have to prep for that and rest well for it. It's February 3rd, a Wednesday. I usually don't do any runs on Wednesdays, but I figure since I have my long run on Saturday, I don't want to stack up the mileage too much. So I'm gonna do my 45-minute recovery run today. Since my mileage is going up and the speed runs are getting pretty intense, I'll take this one pretty easy. I'll probably start around 9:30 and then work my way down the 9-minute per mile pace, which is really comfortable running for me, so it shouldn't be any trouble. I'll probably end up doing a little less than 5 miles or right around that point. So yeah, it should be really easy. I don't know what I'm gonna run yet, but I'll figure out as I go. That felt really good. It was very easy running, a little over 5.1 miles and 8:45 pace. It was a little faster than I thought, but it just felt really easy. I felt really good and fit, and it felt no more than like a morning stroll to run 5 miles, which I'm really happy with. So gaining more confidence for me to finish this plan as strong as I would have liked, and yeah, it feels great. Okay, so it's February 5th, a Friday. I'm here for at the same park that I did my last hill run for another one. It's gonna be, this hill that I chose is a little flatter than last one, I think. I'm not sure if pointing it right, but it follows this trail up. It's not too much elevation gain, so it might be easier. But I'm gonna just have a bunch of repeats of 10K, 5K, and mile paces, so it should be decently easy. I'm gonna go for my 5-minute warm-up for now. Okay, so I finished my warm-up and ready to run. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film, so I'll just try to do as much as I can. Yeah, looking forward to it. That was a really hard workout. 1.25 miles was at like 9:17 pace. I didn't check the elevation gain, but it felt like a lot. And I don't think I ran that slow. I think there was some kind of tracking error, because the start of my run was a lot faster than the end of my run, which doesn't make sense, by a huge margin too. So it's not because I got too tired by the end. Well, I am pretty gassed. But I had to switch my route midway through, because the first trail that I picked wasn't long enough, so I had to end up running up these huge staircases, which really gassed me out. That's why some of my intervals are like above 10 minutes. Like midway through these big stairs, I just couldn't move my quads anymore. But it was a great workout. Really tested me and had me pushing myself a lot. So yeah, it's a good second and last run of the week, and 8-mile long run tomorrow should be fun and challenging, and test of my strengths. So it's February 6th, Saturday morning. Long run today, 8 miles. I've been running quite hard this week, so I'll ease it up a little bit on the long run. I'll probably run it at 8:30 to 8:45 pace, minute per mile. And yeah, it's already quite late. I don't want the run to eat into my day too much, so I'm just gonna stretch lightly and then get out on it. That was 8 miles, a little over an hour, and at like 8:20 something pace. A little faster than I thought, actually. I had a sweet negative splits from around 9 minutes per mile to 8 minutes per mile, so love to see the progression. And I honestly felt pretty casual. I'm a little bit hungry now. I didn't eat anything before I went on my run, so that's the only thing I could have done better next time. Maybe have like a fruit or something before I go out. But other than that, it was great. Didn't feel my body getting too strained. I mean, there are some sections when I was getting out of breath, but even at the end, it was feel like I was just jogging along. So, yeah, that's good. I don't feel too strained from the increased intensity and mileage. So, I think I'm ready for the benchmark next week. And yeah, I'll do a recap probably later today. Okay, so it's still a Saturday, a few hours after my run. I'm gonna do a weekly recap. So, 18.49 miles. I think it's the second highest mileage per week after like 2 weeks ago when I ran a little over 20 miles. Average pace was 8:24, which is quite fast, I think. I don't think it's the fastest, but given the intensity and the increased mileage, I'm pretty happy with that, especially with the long run because, yeah, I just felt really easy this morning and my legs still don't feel too tired, which is a great sign. I'm definitely getting a lot more fit, which is the main point of this training plan anyways, and I'm feeling better than ever when I'm running. So, yeah, it's great. There isn't too much else to go over. I have a benchmark run next Tuesday, I believe, in place of one of the speed runs that I'll do with Zach, of course, and I'll run a all-out mile and an all-out 5K to see where I am in the training plan and see if I can adjust some of my pace and distances from here on. It should be exciting to see my progression and see how much fitter this entire running plan has made me. So yeah, it's I will see you guys next week.